Hey everyone, I'm Eric. Welcome back to Stutterbox, a show where I talk about movies while trying not to stutter. I have my puppy next to me. He is sleeping because separation anxiety is real and we're having to train him. So if you see a head pop out like right here, then it's my dog Skip. I've watched a lot of movies growing up. It's how I learned English and it's how I spent my time. But there's still a lot to be discovered, and I decided to search for the worst movie ever made. That movie that really makes you wonder who had this idea, who had the power to greenlight it, why didn't anyone throughout the entire process of making it say, hey, this sucks. Now, of course, not all movies are going to be eligible. We want some pizzazz behind them, whether it's budget, an all-star cast, or just a lot of internet buzz around it. And for the first one, I thought, what better movie to watch than Gigli, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Gigli was released in 2003, starring Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. It was reportedly the movie that brought the two superstars together and started the decades-long romance, the on and off relationship that has inspired Jennifer Lopez to do This Is Me, the beginning of Bennifer. You guys remember when we gave couples a power couple name? God, those were good times. Apparently this movie was meant to be more of a gangstery police thriller type movie, and then apparently through studio interference and a lot of reshoots, they turned it into a mess. When the director calls out the movie for being an absolute piece of garbage, you just know that something went wrong, and you know that this is not what the director intended for us to see. But nonetheless, it's what we have. Now, of course, this feels like it's going to be painful, so I brought a little glass of wine in a bottle. I'm going to be drinking wine until I can drink no more. Spoiler alert starts now. If you haven't watched the movie and you want to see it and you don't want to be spoiled, then click out of the video right now. And if you don't care, like I don't, then just stick around to find out. So without further ado, this is Gigli.
I bet the last thing you were thinking about when you were tying your shoelaces this morning was that there was a chance that by the end of the day, this day, those same shoelaces were going to be untied. In any event, you starting to follow my drift here, Pappy? Because somebody has some money that belongs to Lewis.
There's a big disconnect between what he's saying and the music. Why are we framing this as a comedy?
He's gonna have to send Jiggly over, and he's gonna have to settle up with you. Understand? You come to me tomorrow, or he goes to you tomorrow.
Jiggly? His name is Jiggly? Jiggly tits?
It's Gigli, by the way.
Ah, Gigli.
What? My name.
Meanwhile, you got something for me? Jiggly? Rhymes with really? The individual needs to be touched in some manner as to convince him of the error of his ways. Before
What a weird way of putting things. This individual needs to be touched.
he's got a beloved relative with certain psychological defects.
Psychological defects. I wonder what they mean with that.
You're following all this.
Yeah, all of it. All of it.
So he's gonna kidnap the mentally challenged relative of someone that owes money so they can get paid. Sure. Why not?
Are you Brian?
You must be the stupidest person, you pisser fucker.
What the hell?
I don't give anybody my seeds. Because Barry, he always asks why I don't give anybody any. Look at that!
I don't know. Something tells me this performance is ableist. Right? Like, I don't know how I feel about it. It feels wrong.
Here we come.
10 minutes in and the tone of the movie is all over the place. Is it a thriller? Is it a police drama? Is it a romance? Is it a comedy? No.
Yeah, hello. Hey, I told you don't ever bother me again when I'm taking trips with my friends. What's wrong with you? Cut that out. Hey, cut it out. Stop. Stop. Be quiet. Stop doing it. Brian. I'm going to be.
So much shouting, Jesus Christ.
Right there.
I'm sorry, are they going to explain what he has? Or are we just supposed to take this performance as a perfect example of whatever it is he has? Ah, there she is.
May I be of some assistance?
Well, that remains to be seen.
I'm sorry, are we flirting? Y'all just met. Why are we flirting already? Oh yeah, put your shoes on my table. Why not? Oh, don't mind me. Just doing the splits while sat down at a stranger's house.
Do we know each other?
Not yet. Larry Giggly, right? I saw it on the mailbox. What's your name?
Bob.
You're stupid. That's not my name.
That's not your name?
Big old bitch.
Well, whatever your name is. Has anyone ever told you you're a very handsome young man?
Yes, of course. We're now going to hit on every man in the room just to make them a bit more comfortable. What straight man wrote this? You know, women are just naturally like that. They're just natural flirts.
Can I talk?
They'll just want to have sex with you the moment they lay eyes on you, big boy. It's time for a top-up. Yeah.
Your dog used to be dog at Pittsburgh.
I'm loving his lines. Just so much to unpack. So much.
You know what? There's no reason for you to take my word for precisely how second-rate he considers you. It'd probably make both our lives a lot easier if you just heard it directly from him.
Why are we being so hostile for no reason? Why is everyone in this movie so angry all the time? And also, why did he hire her to keep an eye on him if he just got the guy that he was meant to get? What is... He hasn't really fucked up anything, has he? They just needed an excuse to get this man and this woman in the same room so they can fall in love.
And I want you to watch her, as she will be watching you. And I want you to know that I will personally excoriate anyone responsible for the tiniest fuck-up in this action.
So wait, he has a very important task to get done. So instead of having one competent person do it, he hires two apparently eternally hostile separate contractors so they can just butt heads the entire time and make the conflict a bigger conflict. Who wrote this movie and where did you get your film degree? I just want to talk.
Why don't you just get yourself straight and we can put this whole thing behind us?
Put what behind you? There's nothing that happened other than a 5-minute conversation.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, who the fuck you think you are? But I don't work like this. You got that? If you want to talk about reputations, and my fucking miracle long shot, you haven't heard of my reputation? Who the fuck I am? I am the fucking sultan of slick. Say, I am the rule of fucking cool. You want to be a gangster? You want to be a thug? You sit at my fucking feet, gather the pearls that emanate forth from me.
Hey guys, I think we found the tiniest stick in the room. Ben Affleck.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you're the fuck used to my duck fuck.
Why don't you do me a favor and just act fucking normal for a minute?
You're just like Elliot.
Just
You're
for a
in
minute.
trouble for that. Huh?
That's not appropriate.
Why don't we try and make this pleasant? Okay? Nice.
Why don't we start very hostile at first and then start flirting our way into a happy ending?
Eat your food, stupid!
Hey, back off! God, it's not his fault.
Yes, on my phone, brain damage.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. What are you,
Oh
chopstick?
my god.
Listen to me, you little fucking re. Eat your food.
Hey, enough!
Whoa.
I'm the bull. You're the cow. All right? Bull. Cow.
Do you hear his tiny balls? He's having fun. Let him have fun. My god. Who pooped in Ben's shoes? Jennifer, when she broke up with him.
I was thinking about what you said before. You know, about
coming.
us being stuck in this situation. There's nothing we can do. I think you're right.
He's gonna suggest they fuck.
So if you want to, you can go ahead and just, just take half of my bed.
We can just do whatever in bed, you know. You put your hand on my dick, I put my fingers in your vagina. We just fuck, you know. We're just grown adults having sex just to release the tension.
There's your bull. Right there. There's your bull. And there's the horn.
Straight men watching this, have you ever done this? Do you do this before sex? Do you do this before a big moment in your life? Then don't. Ew.
It means you're not my type.
What about me is not your type?
Your penis.
What does that mean?
She's a lesbian.
It means I'm gay. Yes. It means I'm a lesbian.
Yes. Yes, we've won. Gay rights.
I mean, after a first date like this, I find it really hard not to just get under the covers and do your big time right now. Good night.
No. No, no, no. Lesbians, correct me if I'm wrong, but no lesbian would do this. It's not something they've ever done, and it's not something they're going to start doing. Because lesbians aren't here to tease straight men. So that's how I know that a straight man wrote this. If a lesbian woman wrote this movie, I will eat my foot.
Just want to tell you, just get straight about that thing last night. No hard feelings. I don't want you to get upset or nothing.
You know what? It's fine. I'm okay with the fact that you're a lesbian. I don't mind, so you don't have to feel awkward. Girl, what?
Come on!
Okay, I'm awake. Damn.
Federal prosecutor out here. The one with Stockman's testicular matter clutched in his fist.
Testicular matter? Who talks like this? I'm sorry. Is this dialogue meant to come off as smart, as witty, as gangstery? Because right now, it's just giving all kinds of stupid. Also, the amount of exposition dialogue in this movie is wild. Don't tell me. Show me. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. This cop just really came to this house to give us a 5-minute monologue on nothing, to then leave with nothing.
I think that's where the sex is.
Oh my god. The dog just farted. Oh! I love you very much, but what the fuck have you eaten to smell like this?
You fucking turn it down.
Yeah. You tell him, a rebellious teenager living your rebellious years.
I want you guys to study hard and keep your grades up, all right? Okay? Everyone, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Whatever her name is, just went over a bunch of teenagers and taught them very valuable life lessons by threatening to remove their eye and part of the brain that stores all the visual memories they process. What?
We pointed out that in a conflict, getting angry, which you seem to do a lot of, is a tactically and strategically stupid move. Clouds your ability to reason.
Okay, here's the issue that I have. One of the many issues is that every single line of dialogue seems too smart for its own good, as in it's trying to come off smarter than it actually is. They're trying to conceptualize every line as if this is some grand Western of olden times where everybody spoke in Shakespearean pauses and gave dramatic performances worthy of the Royal Theatre in London, if there even is such a place. Why?
So when these little boys grow up, guess what outlet they use to express their sadness?
Oh my god, we're still talking about the boys. Like, get over it. Jesus, why are we spending 10 minutes of runtime talking about a group of teenagers that don't really matter for this story?
He yells at them.
Okay, I know what this is. This is those types of movies where the writer just writes dialogues to say whatever he wants to say to people. You know, I've got all of these life lessons lined up, ready to be shot out at audiences. So let me just put them in movie form. It's stupid.
Well, hello, everybody. My God.
Oh, please sleep with his mom. Please sleep with her. Please fuck his mom to make his dick even tinier.
So, tell me, are you and Larry, sweetheart?
Yeah? Guess what?
What?
She's a lesbian.
Mom's like, oh, does you want to come in my bedroom?
She's been with fellas before, am I right, darling?
Okay.
But sometimes they have their limitations, am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you know women, whether they're lesbian or straight, all they need is a dick to make them happy. God.
Quite experimental.
Yeah, because being a lesbian is just about experimenting, you know. It's a thing that you do when you're young and dumb and full of not come. And then you just switch to men, and then you are not so young, still dumb, and oh so full of cum. Also, my dog just farted again. It fucking stinks! She's talking like these men are out here giving women orgasms left and right, when we all know it's not the case.
Penis. That's right. Its very design tells you everything you need to know.
See, if she was an actual lesbian in this situation, I'm sure she would have killed him by now.
The mouth is the twin sister of the vagina. Between a woman's legs.
But why are you, as a lesbian, taking time out of your day to explain to a straight man why you are a lesbian?
Not like the habit of hiring you and then having to hire someone else to make sure you do your job right. Do your fucking job right, you hear me?
Okay, if you're having to hire him and then hire someone else, why wouldn't you just hire someone else and cut off the middleman? Like, you're just paying two people for the work that one person's supposed to do. It makes no sense.
Good night, Larry.
Yeah, good night, Larry. I cannot tell you guys how cute my dog looks right now. He's such a baby. Okay, I'm gonna put some pictures in here somewhere while this movie takes its fucking time to not be boring. What, has he bored the lesbian out of you?
Just keep to myself. I go about my business, you know, do my work.
Or no one likes you because you're an insufferable piece of shit.
Watch out to my man Larry and Ricky. Yo, Pete J.
Yeah?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
She also a lesbian?
What are you doing here?
I'm stalking you.
Wait a minute. No.
First of all, do not say my name.
You wanna dabble? We can all fuck.
Have they ever met a gay person?
Just shut up for 1 second, God, fuck!
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Ben. No one wants to hear you talk, ever. Like, ever. Stop making movies in 2001. Forever.
We'll all set up together, the three of us, so to get this out of your system.
What is this, two lesbians willing to sleep with a man to fix their relationship? Ah! What the fuck? So according to this movie, lesbians are either women who just needed to get it out of their system and are ready to go back to dick, or mentally insane psychopathic women who will slit their wrists just to get their lesbian lover back and out of this straight man's house. You know, this wine...
But I didn't sign on to this to be a brutal street thug.
You've kidnapped someone and you're holding them hostage. Why are we trying to turn these two obviously awful characters into noble warriors of peace and justice for the betterment of mankind?
But if I were to ask you to look deep into my eyes and tell me from the bottom of your heart if it would give you great pleasure if I were to suck your cock for 12 hours, I would be presumptuous, you'd probably say yes.
What the fuck? This is so funny. I love this movie. I love it. I love it. It's so stupid and dumb and fucking idiotic. What has either of you done for the other one to fall in love with you? Oh my god, he's farted again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's making my eyes burn.
Yes, you sleep, baby. His fart smells so bad. Oh, they're gonna fuck. No, they're not, because she's not a lesbian. It's all a ploy to make this man's penis grow a little bit, because by the end of the movie, he will have successfully turned a lesbian woman into a heterosexual woman. Oh my god, he's farted again. Oh, Skip, what are you doing?
You know something?
Look at his tiny face. He's missing an arm. If you were wondering, that's why we call him Skip, because he walks like he's skipping. But look at it. Okay, go back to sleep. Please. I can feel the start of Benefer. It's happening.
Trimming?
No, my God. Please. Please. Please don't.
Those who are balanced more toward the masculine of either sex check their fingernails this way.
See, this is the type of homophobic joke that they used to make when I was a kid. It was like, Eric, check your nails. And I'd be like, what? They are fabulous. They're like, ooh, you're gay. And I was like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Why the fuck are we putting this in a movie? This is shit that kids tell each other to bully each other. And now, oh, Jennifer Lopez, who made you say this line? Ben Affleck, who is holding a gun to your head for you to participate in this movie? You know, the big mistake with this movie, it all started going off the rails when they signed the contract.
They drive me
Oh, they're
crazy.
still going at it. Jesus Christ.
Like,
why are we kissing? No, why? Oh my God, I'm gonna piss.
ow.
What?
She a top. Oh, Jennifer, are you a top? Is he gonna be your bottom little bitch? Are you gonna put that strap on and just show him who's boss?
I thought you wanted to be my bitch.
That's what I said!
This is so fucked up.
It is fucked up. It's even more fucked up that it became a movie and was released widely in theaters for everyone to see even years later. Decades even. It's been 21 years and here we are still watching this bullshit.
Where you going?
It's turkey time.
I'm sorry. Whoever disliked this movie had no taste. Gobble, gobble on this pussy.
Well, come on. Show me what I've been missing my whole life. Lay some of that sweet heterolingus on me.
Heterolingus? We have a name for men not giving women an orgasm. This one might be getting to my head, but this is fucking fantastic. I love it.
Probably actually a woman might know more about what feels better to another woman. She's a woman herself. A guy might be at a certain disadvantage.
Wait, his penis is shrinking again because he's feeling insecure. He thinks that maybe he's not going to be able to impress this woman with his heterolingus. See, I cannot in good conscience endorse a sex scene between a heterosexual man and a lesbian woman. So instead, I'm just gonna not show any of this because this is bullshit. Is this woman so touch deprived that Ben Affleck, of all men, is the only thing that gets her motors going? Now listen, queer representation is not great, but out of all of the queer identities, we can all agree that gay men are the ones that see themselves the most, right? Great. So no complaints there, kind of. Because compared to lesbians, we have way too much. Lesbians have nothing. I'm angry. Imagine how lesbians are when they watch this movie. So it took them about 2 days of interacting with each other before they slept together. And I'm still waiting to see what either of them has done to make the other go, yeah, this is what I want to fuck. Especially him. What has he done to convince this lesbian woman that his penis is better than the lesbian touch of a woman?
The thing, don't bring it.
Oh, you mean the,
Yeah, don't bring it. You leave it somewhere safe for the time being.
You know, the plot of this movie is becoming less and less important, and I feel like initially that was the most important part of this movie. But somehow along the way, it got lost in translation and it became a Bennifer movie. And maybe that's why it was panned by critics, because people were like, actually, this is stupid. I'm loving every second of it, I promise. Watch this with wine or weed, one or the other.
Hello? Welcome. Nice.
This is a lovely bottle of Antoine Argentina Malbec 2021 Reserve. It's very nice.
Grab a couch. Sit. I say everything twice.
Al Pacino, is that you? What did they pay you? Gummy bears? Because y'all know Al Pacino used to be the shit in the 70s and 80s and 90s, right? But then his career just took a dip. He just started doing everything and anything. He was in that Jack and Jill movie with Adam Sandler, which, by the way, is a great contender for the series of worst movie ever, which I will be watching in a few weeks. I guess he just started doing anything and everything in the 2000s. Such waste of talent.
Lewis, you want to go to medical school?
Medical school?
Oh, okay, now it got interesting.
I feel...
Why are these two gangsters so surprised to see a dead body? Like, aren't y'all in the business of kidnapping and killing and torturing people? What am I missing? What am I missing?
Whatsoever.
Look at his face! Look at his face! This is so stupid. You know, for all the shit this movie is, that man's dead face is glorious.
I didn't need your help.
You didn't think every fucking Fed wouldn't drop whatever they were doing and dive in to protect one of their own?
But where are all these feds? Where is all of this police power trying to rescue the man they kidnapped? Where is this happening? Because we haven't seen it. All we've seen is Ben Affleck try to turn a lesbian woman into a straight lover. I don't know, guys. Maybe show me, don't tell me. Maybe if we cut out one of the 20,000 monologues that we've seen so far saying absolutely nothing but some straight man's wet dream of what life means, maybe then we could have shown the audience what is happening because of this kidnapping. And instead, we just get a man watching his fantasy play out in a movie where he finally gets the hot lesbian that's been denying him physical touch ever since they met because she's a fucking lesbian! Who apparently are fictional characters in this movie who only exist in fiction because in real life, they take one look at Ben Affleck of all people and go, that's what I want.
Mr. Stockman.
I know my fucking name! You piece of shit!
Y'all are cursing for no reason at this point. It is never that serious.
If you think that's any less dumb than asking to have his finger cut off, well, then that would be the thing.
What is with the music? I'm sorry. He just killed a guy. He's threatening to kill them, and they're at a standoff, I'm guessing. A gangster standoff, if you will. And they're just playing this song in the background like it's... What? Like, what are we going for with this scene? Are we going for a comedy? A romantic ending? It's not thrilling. It's not scary. It's not romantic. It's definitely not comedic. My wine's almost done. There's no more in the bottle. What am I meant to do? Okay, 20 minutes left. Power through it.
But in the end, I don't think I could ever be what you really want.
Are they not going to end up together? Oh, that is tragic. That is so sad. Let me just pour one down for you guys. Wait. Pour it in my mouth, of course. He's not returning the kid, and he's dropping her off somewhere so she can go live her lesbian life with a woman. And that was none of them. Wine's almost gone. I've got about 15 minutes, okay. Just pace yourself, Eric. Pace yourself. See, these cute little moments isolated in the middle of this shit show of a movie make it so confusing. So fucking confusing.
That's the Baywatch?
No, Baywatch! It's the Baywatch! It's the Baywatch! Hello there!
I think that is the Baywatch right there.
Nothing has happened in this movie. Literally, they kidnapped a guy and then they just returned him safe and sound. Yay! Happy ending.
Fingernails?
Your fingernails, how they looking?
God, no. He's straight. See, he's not a dirty gay who needs to be turned into a straight man. Because that's what it means, right? This, you're gay. This, you're a man.
Go ahead, take it. Take it.
Hold up. We just spent 2 hours building this romantic storyline for you two to not end up together? That sounds incorrect. Sounds wrong. Sounds like it doesn't go together. It sounds like it's not, the scale's not balanced.
If you do ever think about hopping the fence,
That's what lesbians
promise
are
you give me a
constantly
call
dreaming
first.
about. Oh, no! Why are we making out? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off! Why is she back? So they end up together. Oh, wow, that is so surprising. And that was it. What can I say that hasn't been implied several times through the movie? Guys, that was awful. That was... Final thoughts. Where to even start? Nothing happened through the movie. It's very confusing why it is a movie. He was hired to kidnap someone so the prosecutor could be bribed into doing something else, and then that didn't happen. And then they just returned the kid safe and sound. So the whole point of the movie was to see Ben Affleck turn an unconvincing lesbian into a little more convincing straight woman. What the fuck did I just watch? The fuck did I just witness? Listen. Okay, so... I don't know what to say. That was really bad. That was really, really awful. They just met, and then within 2 days, she went from a lesbian woman to a straight woman. And he went from an asshole to a more bearable asshole. And they ended up together. And the guy was kidnapped. And then he was released. No real consequences, trauma, or anything. And I drank a bottle of wine. So that's good. That was a good start for this new series of Find the Sin in Cinema. I don't know, it's a working title for the playlist. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you were entertained by this piece of shit movie. But look at him. Look at this angel. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you liked it, leave it a like down below. It helps to grow the channel. Subscribe to it. And I don't know, maybe he'll make some appearances in the future because his training is going to take a while, isn't it? Stay safe, stay sane, stay stupid, and stay stuttering. Bye, guys. Also, wave them from your good paw. Bye!